Hello, welcome to a Cryptic Chaos server overview, where I review my own server here that me and a bunch of other friends have made over the course of maybe 3 months. About 10 people, 10 different people working pretty much non-stop, and it turned out really nice. The thing is, we don't have the money to host it, and so I'm making this video now for feedback purposes, because I really want feedback from everybody. And if you can, maybe you can donate. We will provide a donate link in the description below in this video. So let me review this server here for you. I'll not review, overview of it. So let's get started with the plugins first. We got anti-cheat to make everything fair and square, because I really don't I don't believe in cheating. Like, I mean, it's cool and fun the first few times, but then you just ruin the point of the game. Like, what's the point of the game when you have everything? You have maxed out diamonds. Anyways, so then we've got auto broadcaster, which is really great because we have all of these server tips here that come up every few seconds or so. It's not too annoying. It's not too frequently, which is good. We got our backup plugins, B permission, ranks plugins kind of thing. We have Buycraft, which is only temporary. We don't have enough money to buy premium, so we can only have one donation pack right now to help us get kickstarted. And I hope you guys kickstart us, because that would be great. We have Chess Shop. I'll show you that in the admin shop kind of thing. We have Essentials, so we have Essentials chat and everything and all that. We have Factions, Hawkeye, just for security purposes. Mcmmo, this is where it gets interesting. Obsidian Destroyer, so it isn't completely impossible to break into any base, which it's kind of pointless if your base is pretty much invincible, but you should protect it as much as you can. And we have player heads, I'll show you that as well, and world borders, so that we don't experience too much lag, and well, factions will tend to get lost in the map if you go like 100,000 blocks out, so that's useful. We have world edit, of course. We used some to build the server, but surprisingly most of the server was built by hand, because as you can see, a lot of things are not proportional, which is the whole point of it, and it makes it look kind of cozy. So we also have World Guard, and we have auctions. Well, not at the moment, but we will. We will be putting in auctions, and we will also be, let me pull up my list. We will be fixing bugs. We have a few bugs in the promotion ranks things, but everything works. So let's get into the ranks thing. It's raining. Sorry about that. So before we get into the books again, let's go emote epic sauce. And I right now am an adventurer. So if I say hello, as you can see, I have my nickname is Chesty on here. So you can ignore that. Yeah, so I'm an adventurer, so I can promote myself as well. Since I am op, I can do all these commands. Promote epic sauce, so I can say hello. I'm warrior now. Now I am savage. So those 3 ranks you just saw are all free ranks, which is pretty cool. Half and half. We have half donation ranks and half free ranks, which is pretty cool. So we have all the way up to adventurer, warrior, savage, and then loyal, which is a bit higher up. After that, we have our very first donation package, which is supporter. Even though our donation package is about 15 bucks right now, or I don't know, pay whatever you want just to help us out. It would be great. We don't want to charge you too much. Also, so we also have premium, so you get a kind of yellow gold kind of thing for that. And then You have loyal, which is if you are a member who has never donated or anything, or has donated but hasn't donated for a rank or anything, or has stuck along with the server a very, very long time and likes to help out and help others, they get this rank, and it is above premium, which is pretty cool. So promote. We also have, whoops, I'm demoting myself. We also have mythical, which is a pretty powerful rank. And then promote. We also have elite, second highest rank, and we have the last one, which is chaos. So promote epic sauce. Hello. So I'm actually gonna get back to the ranks after I kind of take a look at the server. So this is where we get pretty and everything. So this is the server spawn in here. Some things are not complete, but a lot of things are. Just the donation packages billboard is not complete. But you spawn right here, and welcome to Cryptic Chaos. Please read the rules behind you. Not all rules are behind you, but these are very simple, self-explanatory rules, server rules. If violated, there shall be punishment. So, asking for op will not be tolerated. Will result in a kick. You are not allowed to spam. You will only be warned 3 times. We do not have a plugin for this, but if it gets bad and we get complaints about this, we will. No scamming. Fair trade is appropriate on the server. I'll talk about that later as well. This is an interesting feature we have on here. Duplicating will result in a permanent ban. Watch out. I don't usually give permanent bans, but duplicating is not acceptable. You will be banned permanently. If you find an exploitation, you are entitled to a big reward. It could be cash, it could be diamonds, whatever you want, you name it. If you bring it to us before it gets big, you get a reward. And it's legit, and you won't get banned, so. No hacking. X-ray can be easily tracked and banned. We have 2 special plugins. One tells us if someone keeps frequently getting diamonds conveniently, and then we just vanish, and we teleport to them. They don't know we're there, and if they're just like tunneling their way to each diamond, we know. And also the obvious anti-cheat. Swearing is allowed, but too much abuse will result in warn and then kick. All ranks are treated equal when they break our rules. So remember that. Even if you've paid 200 bucks for a donation pack, I am not going to accept duplicating. Permanent ban. Okay? We really don't like breaking rules here. It's just, they're not even that harsh rules. They're just simple rules to play along with the game fairly. So, if you abuse an exploit, you can be kicked or banned. Most likely banned. I should scratch the kick, because exploitations can, depending on how bad the exploit is. Killing someone in spawn in any way is against the rules. I don't know how you would manage to do that. Potions, maybe. Griefing is allowed. This server is a PvP server, not creative. Permanent bans are very rare, but will happen to hackers. Okay, so that's that. Now, that's the rules, and now this is the welcome board here. Basically, it kind of gives you in-depth of where everything is at, so let's read this. The rules are totally worth reading. Come on, just do it. Cool things to know about this Cryptic Chaos server. We have rail transportation and spawn if you are old school. We have a home devoted to PvP tips. It is helpful. So by home I mean just building. We've got a building with ender chests and more. We call it the utility shack. Basically you have your enchantment table, your brewing stands and all that. And they're all unlocked. Our shop has a variety of items on its 3 floors. It's actually still being filled up. The first one is all done, second one not, and third one is not yet. We have player shops on both east and west side of spawn. Even though the spawn is not facing southwest, north-south. If you look out this window, one side of town is east, one side of town is west. Alright. And, camping outside, spawn is hard. It is a fact. Because just outside the spawn, this is quite unique. Outside the walls of the spawn, it is still protected land. You have to go out a certain amount of blocks before you can start building, by the way. And when you go outside the server walls, you cannot be attacked by anything like any other players, but mobs are an exception, I think. No, they're not. Until you get slightly further away from spawn, so that's cool. And spawn's exit is just over towards your left. You can go into a building with nether and ender warps. That's the warps. We have about 3 to 4 different exits in this spawn. We have a crazy underground PvP arena, which you'll see soon. So let's go ahead and go outside. This is meant for the donations kind of thing, but it's out of service right now. This is for the pigs. This is out of service. So here we go. Beautiful cryptic chaos. You see the sun. You got a nice river flowing here. Those are the rail tracks. You can actually get stuck in here, so be careful about that. And welcome to Cryptic Chaos. Have fun. You have your shop here, admin shop, so pretty decent pricing in here. Everything is priced accordingly, and nothing can be exploited in the marketplace / economy unless you make your own somehow, which you can because it's chest shops. Also, this is the PvP tips thing I was talking about. Alongside of you getting advice from the auto broadcast plugin, you can come here, and it even the auto broadcast plugin even tells you that you can come here, and there's tons of great PvP tips that you may not have known about or realized or thought about. See, this is a model of a TNT cannon. It's a very, very small, compact one, and it only uses 2 TNT. Alright, so let's move on to the next building here, which is the warps. We have 2 nether warps, and one the end. And basically, the nether and the end are reset usually after a month or so. Manually, though. And this is something very, very cool about our server. Player trading. This is redstone operating. A redstone mechanical kind of system trade. So, one player goes in here, one player goes in here, and they can lock the door behind them so the others can't get in. And, so I'm just gonna throw an item in here, be like, okay, so you want to trade a book quill, and for what the other person is gonna trade you. And then you can either accept it or decline it, so I'm gonna close my door so no one can sneak in here. And we go down here, and lever down is trade confirmed, and lever up is trade denied. So right now it is up, so we haven't decided yet. Book quill for quill kind of thing for glass water bottle. Yeah, sure, I'll accept that, and it works. But the thing is, both players actually have to agree in order for you to get your items. And lag, by the way. See, look at that. The other one's still on. This one just turned off. It's a no-go. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's completely, you can't break it on the server unless you physically broke a block and it was like, oh, it's not protected somehow, which it is, so it's impossible. Alright, run. Beyond this, beyond is exit. You are protected for 40 blocks outside the wall. And here, use your boat to get away quick from spawn. if I kill myself right now, whoops. If I kill myself right now and give myself the starting kit, for some reason, oh, that's why. There we go. Basically, I'll end up back here. You only get one starter pack, by the way, and kit starter. There we go. So this is what you have in your inventory. You get leather armor. You get one golden apple. It's just a normal one. And this is your iron sword. It looks like they've changed the iron sword, huh? You get 5 emerald because there will be some villagers around the town at some points. You get all the essentials, furnace, crafting table, speed to get away fast, and a boat to get away fast as well. So at the bridge where the lily pads is, there's conveniently a pretty long river where you can get away pretty fast. Either way as well. So what else? Why don't we go over to this side of the spawn and take a look at the utility shack first before we go into this tower here. This is the utility shack. Basically, you have your furnaces here. Be careful though, I don't recommend using the public furnaces. They're just for decoration. Maybe you can use the brewing stands, but there's a risk of other people stealing your shit if there's more than one people's in here. Anvils, and ender chests, and enchantment table. And why don't we go to the PvP arena? There's more than one way of getting into the PvP arena, but this is one way. You can also do /warp space PvP. So why don't we buy a minecart, game mode survival, just to see. There we go. So I bought a minecart. And I pushed myself, and right now this rail is kind of under construction, so for some reason, there we go, here we go, come on. This is kind of a little cool path down to the PvP arena, so check this out. This is the PvP arena, it's looking pretty badass. And yeah, there we go. Come on, let's get out of this cart. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's some other command now. Shift. Yep, there we go. Okay. We got game mode. Creative. Whoops. Yeah, so creepers don't explode. They do, I'm pretty sure, in the wilderness though, which is still pretty handy. So this is our design for the PvP arena. It is small, but you have multiple levels. So you got down here, which I kind of just did for fun. There's a creeper stuck in the corner there. And then you've got up here at the top, which is where the glass is and everything. And yeah. And then you can even go out here. You can even jump out of the PvP arena, which I don't know if I want that to stay like that for now. But also going down here, you can go onto this ledge as well. Again, we're still testing a lot of things, but please give feedback. It would be so much appreciated. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue to the next thing. So let's go to spawn. Let's check out the player shops and the admin tower. So here's the admin tower. It's just a tower randomly filled with our rooms. I can just go /home and go in there. Whoops. And what's cool actually is you can buy a book and quill right here. And you can send the admins mail if you want to while we're offline, and it will be saved into this chest where you can't, only us can access at the moment. Home 1. Okay, I think it's home. There we go. Oh, and also we have all the players that helped contribute to this right here. So EMCB, Blue, 300, Superkill 53, Bro Jelly, I'm a Pepper 18, the one and only 18, Vlad, which is, I can't remember his username, but I wrote down as Vlad, because that's, his name. The Beast Feast, C. Thomas Flood, and some others that I can't remember, but I know they helped. Alright, so here's the mailbox, and we don't have any mail because we haven't had the server open. Let's... I'm so cheap. Alright, so continuing on, this is a little cool thing that I decided to make. Kind of a bridge over here. I don't know. And then a floating island with a tree on it. Really kind of helps the design. You got the outer walls and the defense towers there. You can even do archery up there. You can actually climb up there. And here's the player shop. So you have to talk to an admin to buy one. They are quite expensive because there are only so many. And I hope to have this server very popular, where each and every one will be filled almost as soon as possible. So then we have the bigger ones. So the brick ones, you get this much area space, which is, I think, so far the I think the biggest architecture of it you can get. These are maybe the smallest, and then the birch ones, and then so that's it for the east side. No, the west side. This is the east side. You have different roofing and stuff. It's closer to the spawn entrance here. And so you have one unique corner store, which is really expensive because it's the only one like it, like this. And it's got, it doesn't have too much room, but it is a corner kind of store, and it is right next to an exit, and it has its own giant path here, so I made it 60,000 bucks. And here you also have the same birch houses here. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. You have a lot more smaller homes. So, what am I not missing? Yeah, back here you also have a well. And here's your 3 main exits, and the whole place is walled off, which is really awesome. So, why don't we go back into the ranks kind of thing. So, let me pull up something which, I have it down where certain ranks give you certain things, and that's still, I'm not going to release that information yet because it is still in progress. I'm not sure if it's too fair or not. We don't want the server to be super overpowered with just donation packs. We want you to be able to still play for free, but if you do happen to donate, you have slight advantages, but not too much of a big advantage. Anyway, so that's the entire pretty much server here, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you'll deeply consider helping us out by donating to us however much you want. And yeah, so that's it. Leave a comment and give me your feedback. Subscribe too. See ya.